It's time for our good news story of the day. Navy veteran Trae Zipperer is honoring the lives of fallen soldiers at their final resting place for Memorial Day. Please welcome Trae. Trae, good to have you on with us.
Hey, thank you, Ryan. Great to see you, Kelly.
Great to see you. Thank you so much for your service, first of all. Thank you very much.
Glad to follow in the footsteps of my ancestors.
So tell us about this project. We're very curious.
Well, I decided at Gettysburg, actually, to find out if I had an ancestor that fought at Gettysburg. I thought that might interest my daughter more in American history. So I spent the next 40 days putting together my family tree, which led to traveling 12,000 miles to clean the headstones of all of my 175 known grandparents dating back to 1631. And that's when I discovered the condition of our historic cemeteries around America and how they're going back to nature. So I thought I would do what I could to try to save old cemeteries. And that's when I came across the fact that in the South, we have segregated cemeteries, African-American cemeteries. So I wanted to be inclusive. So I traveled to the African-American cemetery. I found veteran headstones covered in disgraceful algae, and I sought permission to clean them, and I was denied permission. And based on that, I just decided somebody had to do something to change rules, change the laws, and make a difference and get people in America to come back together as one country. And I think the way we're going to do that is get our hands on these stones of American heroes and get them cleaned by Memorial Day.
What a wonderful thing to do and to think of. And I was just watching you clean, actually, a headstone. Can you walk us through the proper way to clean a headstone?
This is what you clean the stone with, and we wet the stone with water for about 10 minutes, get it, they're porous, so that lets the water enter the stone, and then we use a cleaning agent with a quaternary ammonium compound, and the protocol lists names of different products that you can use.
Do you have any idea how many headstones you've cleaned?
Well, I personally set up some veteran headstone cleaning events in my local counties, and we cleaned all 2,000 veteran graves in our cemeteries in the counties of Lee, Hendry, and Glades County last year with hundreds of volunteers showed up to help. And my videos have been watched now over 500,000 times. People are cleaning veteran headstones all over the world right now. My video is #1 on the internet with 291,000 views. So people are answering the call to honor our veterans. People in other countries love their veterans as well. I hadn't even thought of that, but people are reaching out from Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Russia, England, Canada, and cleaning headstones there.
I was just thinking, what a wonderful project that would be for, kids are always looking for volunteer projects to do for their schools and for churches, and that's such a wonderful project to take up. Can you tell us a little bit about your time in the Navy?
Yeah, so I went to join the Air Force. Sorry, Air Force, but I couldn't get the school that I wanted, so I left the MEP Center and walked across the street and joined the Navy because my grandfather had served in World War II.
Wow, look at that.
He was actually en route to Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941.
Wow.
My uncle was also in the Navy, so I ended up serving aboard USS Nimitz aircraft carrier, and that's been an honor to have served. And just want to also reach out to all of our active service members around the world right now that are in harm's way on our behalf. We pray for you. We've got your back, and keep up the good work.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you, we showed your picture when you were serving in the Navy, and you have not aged very much at all.
It looks like a recent picture, doesn't it?
Must be something about your altruism that has preserved you in time.
Minus the mustache, I guess.
That's pretty much the only difference I see.
Hey, before we let you go, if people are watching and they want to get involved cleaning headstones in their communities, what can they do?
Sure. So I put together a website, buymemorialday.com, and on that website, it's a nonprofit organization. You'll find some of my videos on how to properly clean a headstone. There's also a link to the protocol issued by the National Cemetery Administration. Very important to follow that. And then just ask permission from your local cemeteries. Get out in your local cemeteries, find these veteran headstones covered in disgrace. It's embarrassing as a nation that we've allowed this to happen. The greatest generation would not have ever allowed this to have happened. So it's our turn to step up and to honor the veterans of our past. And we need to fly the flag at our veteran graves. We bring these heroes home to their final resting place in a flag-draped casket. And I've also asked for the President of the United States to adopt an amendment to the United States Flag Code allowing veteran grave flags to be placed at their graves 365 days a year.
That is great. Wow.
I hope that happens.
Yeah, it's so nice to get to talk with you. Thank you for everything you did and are doing, and we really appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to share this with America.
We're honored to have you here.